in the ATL. That's my homeboy. Watch your back if you're gonna walk alone, boy. Cause everybody in the homeboys trying to get rich. You could get hit even if you know 'em, boy. We the kings of the South. Pies in the oven, grills in the mouths. Count stacks is a usual norm. College Park Bank here.
What's up? What's up? It's El Gordito with you. So today, my wife, she's like, you ain't going to buy nothing to eat. You're eating leftovers. So today, I'm doing a leftover mukbang. What I have here are tacos de chorizo y papa. I got some cilantro and cebolla, some cilantro and onion here. I got some queso fresco here. I have some leftover sopa de fideo and refried beans. Some frijoles. So that's the first thing I'm going to put on my plate because, man, beans are my favorite. Ain't that crazy? Like, I grew up eating these things because, shit, that's all there was to eat. Now I love them. You know, I'm going to get some sopa, the fideo, get some sopa on there, right? Then I'm going to hook up these tacos. So, anyway, here we go. I got some Herdez street taco sauce, and then I got everybody's favorite, La Valentina. So, anyway, what I like to do, man, is I just like to eat them one by one. Get some sour cream, put it on there like that. So I get some sour cream, I put it on there like that. And then I'll get some cebolla and cilantro, like that. Then I'll get some queso fresco. I'll put it on there like that. Then I'll take my lime, and I'll squirt it on there like that. Man, everybody knows I love lime. If you watch enough of my videos, you'll know I'm a limonero. And then I get chile, and I just drench it. And this is what it looks like. Let me get a close up here. Right there. Can everybody see that? All right. So let's see how they taste today. Man, they're good. You know, you don't rewarm these up in the microwave. Because, of course, they've been fried ones. You want them to keep their hardness. So if you got a comal, like we have a comal, we just put these on the comal, and the grease just kind of recooks them, and they taste like fresh. So, good. Real good. Let's see how these beans taste. Man, they're killer.
Yeah, I pretty much killed them beans this time.
Yeah, my wife, she should have been Mexican.
Well, it happened for 22 years.
Well, yeah. She's been Mexican for like 22 years. Ever since she took my last name. And she took my money too. Just kidding. I ain't got none. So what I wanted to talk about today was more of my, I got some comments, you know. Some people emailed me and stuff. They want to know more about my childhood because I told them, you know, I grew up in a haunted house. And I did. And my whole family lived in that house. I'm talking about my grandma's grandma. You know, when they came over here from Mexico. And then, like I said, they ended up selling it to my dad when he moved here from Mexico.
On the other side of the family.
What? Which one?
I'm saying it's not. It was your mom's.
Yeah, it's my mom's side of the family. Yeah, so this is my mom's side of the family. It's not my dad's side. It's not the Diaz side, it's the Martinez side. So
both sides have lived there.
both sides have lived there. It's weird. So, I mean, I can just remember, you know, just weird shit. I'd be sleeping and I'd wake up in the middle of the night, and like, if you watch my last video, I told you I never slept in my own bedroom. This house had me so freaked out that I slept outside of my dad's bedroom. My dad's bedroom was right out the living room. I slept on the couch. And he was right outside the door, man, all the time. And, man, I can remember, man, having nightmares and stuff. And I don't think they were really nightmares. I think the shit was actually really happening to me, man. But there was an evil presence in that house. Like there's some demonic shit going on, you know? And it literally, man, scared the shit out of me for years, man. So I would see these faces. I would see these faces like in the window. Man, I used to tell my dad, you know, we'd be outside raking the yard or the leaves or something, man, and I'd look upstairs or I'd look inside the house and the curtains would be open and there'd be somebody in that motherfucker staring at me. I'd be like, yeah, I tried to tell my dad. My dad always told me I was crazy. My dad don't believe in that stuff. But I think the reason he sold that house was because finally his ass seen something. And it freaked his ass out. And he says, no, we're getting the hell out of here. That's what's up.
You lived there when it burned down.
He had it rented out for a week and then it burnt down. So, this is the same house that burned down on Halloween night. I remember walking through the dining room, right? I remember walking through the dining room and watching the curtains just move. And they'd be like, and it wouldn't be like, just like, you know, because we had bad windows and shit. I mean, they moved like this, like, you know, and I'd be like, I'd tell my dad, hey, Dad, man, something behind the curtains. Oh, he didn't want to hear that shit. It's the wind. It's the wind. No, that shit wasn't the wind. And my grandma always told me, because my grandma just lived down the street. So when I got really scared, I just would sleep at her house. My grandma always told me, she was like, El Chamuco vive en esa casa. And if you guys don't know who El Chamuco is, shit, you better look his ass up. So, it's the devil. And she swears that house was cursed. She had 2 kids that died there. My grandma used to tell me a story, and all my aunts confirm it to this day, that one time, my grandma had, oh man, she had like 11 girls and 1 boy, right? And that's my Uncle Jesse. Well, anyway, my Uncle Jesse had a bedroom to the south of the house. And my aunts confirmed it. He woke up one night. And his bed, and his nose, his bed, and the whole bed floated up to the fucking ceiling. And his nose was touching the ceiling. No shit. That ain't no shit. That's real talk. Real talk. That whole neighborhood, that whole block, it's all haunted, man. I don't know what happened. But my grandma said there was evil in that house. And I believe it. I seen it. Yep. There used to be one of my aunts, one of my grandma's kids that died. They packed her stuff up in a crate, like a chest, like an old chest, and they put it in the basement. And my aunt went downstairs, and of course she was younger than Lisa. That was my grandma's daughter's name that passed away. And my Aunt Rita, my tia Rita, she went downstairs and she was getting in Lisa's chest. Well, she thought she heard my grandma calling, and she did. I mean, she didn't, and it wasn't my grandma. So she looked up at the top of the stairs, and there was Lisa, just floating, or something that looked like Lisa. It was just standing there, just an apparition, just like that. And she said she ran up them stairs towards it, and she could feel herself go through it. Boom! And my aunt's a very religious woman to this day. She can still tell you that story from beginning to end. Yeah. Yep. Like I remember seeing faces. The kitchen cabinets and shit the doors on the kitchen cabinet would open and shut. Yeah, man, shit was fucked up. Ain't no shit. And then on top of that, when I wasn't good, my grandma scared me and shit. I was like, you're gonna go home, Chamuca's gonna get you? Oh, hell no. Man, you talk about a Mexican being scared. Shit. When I moved into my own crib, I was scared. When I moved in with my wife, they lived uptown. Hi, honey. Anyway, they lived on the north side of town. I call her Dad George Jefferson. Moving on up. Anyway, I feel a presence there at their house. I don't know, maybe it's something about me. But there's a lady in white there. She's friendly. And I know my father-in-law and my mother-in-law have seen her. I know. They had to have seen her, because I seen her all the time. And me and my wife, when we first got together, we lived in the basement. We lived in the basement of this house, right? And I seen that lady. You go downstairs and you can feel a presence. Something happened to that lady. That lady died down there or something. I don't know who it was or who it was. I don't know who it was or who it could be. But there was a lady at some time. Now see, back then, there's a lot of houses on that block that have to do with the what's it called? The railroad. What's the railroad called? The Underground Railroad. The Underground Railroad. But this lady, blonde, white gown, doesn't look at you, nothing, but she's there. She's there. I try to tell my kids about it all the time. And when I'm over there, I was telling them, I'm like, you know what I'm talking about. They know what I'm talking about. Shit. Matter of fact, for Christmas, everybody knows I'm Santa Claus. I play Santa Claus. I had to change downstairs. Shit. I still be creeping down them stairs. Walking down the basement so I can change my clothes. Shit. There wasn't no way I was going to go back down there and come back. No, I come home. I didn't. I left. I told my wife, hey, I gotta go get this, man. My beard ain't fitting right. I came home and got ready. So, yep. But like I said, man, I've seen some shit. I don't know. I'm a Catholic man. I go to Mass on Sundays. Knights of Columbus. Member of the Knights of Columbus. I interact with a lot of priests all the time. Nothing's ever hurt me or touched me, but I can feel shit. I don't necessarily like it, but I can feel it. You know, it's weird. You know, and it'll show its face to me. It'll show its face to me. But you know, I don't know. Anyway, I'm about done eating my meal here, my leftover. Thank you. I got more childhood stories for you. El Gordito has lived an exciting life. I've been through it all. So, you name it, I've been through it. So, now I'm just blessed. And I'm blessed to have all you subscribers that watch my channel. So, for those of you who haven't subscribed, hit that notification button, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share my channel, tell all your friends about me. Thank you for joining me on this leftover mukbang.
In the 8C, that's my homeboy.
Like
Watch your back if you're gonna walk alone, boy. Cause everybody in the homeboys trying to get rich. You could get hit even if you known, boy. We the kings of the South. Pies in the oven, grills in the mouths. Count stacks is a usual norm. College Park, bank here where the hustle was born. So peace up and A-Town down. 4-4 living with the 808 sound. Nightlife popping, ain't nobody stopping. Cutting up a rug when the beat dropping. The dirty birds nest here, and then they haters get to talking. Then they falling on a deaf ear.